Hi, this is Vernon Tax Corp, and today I want to talk with you about the Trust Fund Recovery Penalty. This is a penalty that the IRS levies against business owners or other individuals who fail to withhold employment tax and pay it to the Internal Revenue Service for their employees. So if you file a 941, a 944, and a 940 tax return every year, the employer's quarterly tax return is a 941. The 941 is an annual if you have if you don't pay as much wages that requires you to do it every quarter, or the 940, which is the unemployment tax return that you file. You're required to withhold taxes on every proverbial, I like to use the word, $1 of every wage that you pay. Out of every $1, the employee gets to withhold the Social Security tax, that's 0.124% of every dollar. They withhold Medicare tax, which is 0.029% of every $1. And then they're married and one, single and three, they're individual withholdings. So out of every dollar, you withhold that tax. But as a business owner, as the owner of the corporation, you're required to match their Social Security 0.124% and Medicare at 0.029%. You match that from corporate profits. That doesn't come out the employee's money. So the money that you hold for the employee out of their $1 is called trust fund. You are holding it in trust for the employee and then remitting it to the Internal Revenue Service, which then goes to fund Medicare when you retire, when the employees retire, and it goes to fund Social Security retirement benefits when they become retirement age and start drawing Social Security. When the business fails to withhold that tax, the IRS can levy a penalty on the persons that were willful and responsible. Willfulness, let's start with responsibility. Who was responsible for withholding the tax? Who calculated the payroll? Who made the federal tax deposits? Who filed the tax returns? Whose job was it to say, take this money out of the account and supposed to put it to this, and we'll put it to the side and then mail it to the IRS? Responsibility. Then there's willfulness. Did I willfully take this 15.3% of every dollar and not do it, and I chose to do something else with the money? I paid up bills, I put it in my pocket, I bought other equipment for my business and hired more employees, but I did not pay the taxes. If the revenue officer who's conducting the investigation finds that a person was responsible and willful, they can then take that 15.3%, give or take a few bucks, and then transfer that liability from the company onto that individual or individuals as a personal and individual assessment. Now it goes from the corporation and the corporation's tax ID number to an individual's name, individual Social Security number. And once that's assessed against them, they can come after your personal assets, your home, your car, your credit cards, your retirement accounts, your investments, and they collect that money from you personally. And they can do that for anyone that they find was willful and responsible. Now, there are a lot more details that go into the trust fund recovery penalty. There are a lot of ways of protecting a person from the trust fund recovery penalty. But if you owe employment taxes and the IRS shows up at your place of business and they give you, documentation to say, hey, we're looking into a trust fund penalty of $100,000 or $50,000 or $15,000, you better stop, get someone to help you, get representation, because this is not going to go away. Those revenue officers, I was a revenue officer for almost 10 years, trust me, they get their money. They will get the government paid one way or another. You're not going to wait them out. You're not going to bluff them. They're going to get the money. So you better get the best representation possible to protect you from this, because there are ways of it not hitting you personally, but you need to take advantage and you have to get someone who can help you. I've done hundreds and hundreds of trust fund investigations when I was a revenue officer, and I protected my clients since 2013 from trust fund recovery penalties. It is definitely important that you reach out and get to someone quickly so you can stop this process before it gets too late. So if you have that need, you can give us a call here at Tax Corp, 256-429-9229. Visit us on the web at www.taxcorpllc.com. Go in the menu bar and click on Schedule a Time with Me. I'll give you a free 15, 20 minute, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. I will talk with people for an hour and a half for free consultation. I know it says 20 minutes, but I'll talk to you as long as it takes to get you on the right path. So free consultation doesn't cost you anything to take it. Reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. And other than that, if the IRS shows up, please get help from someone, even if it's not me. Don't let them ruin your business or ruin your personal life because you didn't reach out to get someone to help you through this time. Again, my name is Vernon Tax Corp. Please like and share this page. Please like my page and subscribe and get other videos as they're posting. I'm going to try to do this on a regular basis. And share them with your friends.